It is time for the Women's Elimination Chamber match. The winner will become the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and will face either Rhea Ripley or Iyo Sky at Wrestlemania 41. Former World Champion Alexa Bliss arrives, so do the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez, the EST, Bianca Belair, who of course lost the tag titles on Raw to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, and speaking of Liv Morgan, here she comes as well. And these 4 women will be locked in their pods, so that means the 2 women that are going to kick things off in the 2025 Women's Elimination Chamber match are Naomi and the 2024 Royal Rumble winner, Bayley herself, who will go to WrestleMania Las Vegas and challenge for the Women's World Championship. We're gonna get things started. Naomi and Bayley, longtime friends, are gonna fight each other one more time, and Naomi is the one who strikes first. But Bayley is ready for her, blocks and counters her attacks, but Naomi is still the one who is successful to get the upper hand. As she's having fun with the crowd, Bayley takes advantage and sends her into the corner. Naomi's tag team partner Bianca Belair is looking on as she's gaining momentum against the former WWE Women's Champion Bayley. Not long until we get the first impression from Naomi, a beautiful springboard crossbody which leads to a pin attempt. But no, Bayley is not going to be eliminated this soon. The countdown is on as the fight is getting outside. Who will join this fight? Who will join this battle outside of the ring as Naomi lands on Bayley with a leg drop until we find out that the entry number 3 is none other than Alexa Bliss. And she slams their heads into one another. Alexa takes down Naomi and sends Bayley back in the ring. Liv Morgan is watching on, and the woman she eliminated at the Royal Rumble is gaining momentum, taking control of the match against Bayley with a massive missile dropkick from the top rope. Also, to be the only woman standing, she also successfully counters the springboard attempt from Naomi, and she wants a twisted Bliss from the top, but Naomi moves and nails her with a springboard kick. Bayley and Naomi fought each other, but when it comes to a third opponent, they will definitely team up. They double team Alexa Bliss and Naomi sends her into the corner, and both Bayley and Naomi are trying to keep her down and take her out. But Bayley suddenly shocks the crowd as she rolls Naomi up from behind. But Naomi successfully survives. But just like every single one of us, she's shocked as well. But we cannot blame Bayley, because this is the real definition of every woman for herself when it comes to singles competition. Bayley sends her into the corner, and the brawl between 2 friends gets underway once again, with Naomi standing tall with a head scissor DDT. Not yet. Bayley survives. Also, we see Alexa Bliss recovered and ready for attack, coming after Naomi, working on her arm and taking her down. Because now Naomi is in position and Alexa climbs the ropes once again, this time from the second rope. She dives with double knees to the gut. But no, Naomi kicks out, and it is now time for the entry number 4, who's NXT's Roxanne Perez. One of the most decorated superstars in NXT's women's division takes down Alexa with a neckbreaker and enters the ring, comes after Naomi with rapid punches, and the combination ends with a beautiful show-off of athleticism with a Hurricane Rana. Bayley enters. She wants to take down the rival she's been dealing with for weeks, but Roxanne successfully comes down, and she's the one who's taking the other one down with a beautiful powerbomb, stacking Bayley up. But Bayley survives again. Roxanne is gaining momentum, but not until Alexa Bliss arrives. But bad news for Alexa. Roxanne is ready and sends her out. She joins there too. Remember, falls count anywhere. And outside of the ring, the battle could continue to Roxanne's advantage. She sends her into the pod and slams her face first once again. Bliss is in position, so Roxanne lands with a beautiful spinning senton and hooks her leg. But she kicks out. There's still gas left in the tank, but Roxanne leaves Alexa outside and re-enters the ring. But this is when Bayley recovers and comes after her. The role model successfully sends her into the corner and runs at her with a knee. She has her where he wants her, but Roxanne counters successfully, and the former NXT Women's Champion goes on the second rope for a super pop rocks from the top. But before she could capitalize for the cover, Naomi arrives with a rear view. Roxanne still alive. But keep your eyes on Alexa Bliss, who returns and rolls Naomi up from behind. But no, but before they could face off, Bayley and Roxanne both return in a beautiful takedown, just like one another. They roll Naomi and Alexa up. But they both kick out at the same time. Massive matchup is taking place as all four women are beating the hell out of one another, showing off their athleticism to become the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship at Wrestlemania. The brawl continues as Roxanne takes down Naomi and Alexa does the same thing with Bayley until number 5, Liv Morgan arrives. The two survivals, Roxanne and Alexa, fight one another, where Roxanne nails Alexa with an Impaler DDT until she gets knocked out by Liv Morgan with a code breaker out of nowhere. Liv Morgan is fired up, is taking control as all the other 4 competitors are down, and Liv is taking full advantage of this to maybe get another shot at the Women's World Championship and recapture that title at WrestleMania. For now, this is the most probable outcome as she's taking control, as she beautifully counters Bayley's attack from behind with a DDT as well and nails her with a facebuster diving from the second rope. She also denies Naomi and takes her down as well. But Roxanne has been trying to run away as she's dealing with Alexa Bliss in the corner, so she successfully keeps her down, but when she returns, she sees Liv Morgan coming after her as the 3-time tag team champion is looking for an oblivion, but a successful counter by Roxanne sends her out. Roxanne climbs the ropes, but then she sees a better place than the top rope. She climbs up there high from the top of the pod, nails Liv Morgan with a massive crossbody from up there high. It seems Roxanne loves these high risks, so she wants more. She uses the chains to climb the chamber structure once again, and this time on the opposite pod. On the other side, she's ready for another dive. As the previous time, it was successful, but not this time. Bayley's on the top rope, and she throws her down with a nasty landing. Roxanne is hit with a nasty elbow drop by Bayley from the top rope. But that's not enough. She successfully kicks out after that nasty landing off the top rope, followed by an elbow drop. She has still some gas left in the tank. Bayley maybe is looking for a Rhodes plant to finish things once and for all. She has Roxanne in position, but Liv is not letting her as she arrives with an oblivion. But Naomi interrupts as she nails her with a split-legged moonsault, but before she could stand on her feet, Alexa dives with a twisted bliss on Naomi. All 5 women are down as Bianca Belair enters the matchup as the last entry. First things first, she helps Naomi to get back to her feet. Then she follow-away slams Liv Morgan and nails Alexa Bliss with a super kick off the ropes for the Shining Star press. A beautiful moonsault by the EST. After Bayley she goes, and Bianca delivers a knee right to the face. It's now Roxanne's turn, who tries to attack first, but is caught by Bianca's tag team partner with a sit-out slam. Naomi sends Roxanne into Bianca for an assisted KOD, and Bianca goes for the cover, where she scores the first elimination thanks to Naomi. It seems even though they have lost the tag titles, they are still maybe the best tag team in the WWE's women's division today, as they are dominating everyone. Double teams for everyone, for Alexa Bliss, even for Bayley, who's Naomi's friend. And now it is time for a dive. Bianca climbs the ropes, and Naomi climbs the opposite turnbuckles. And from both sides, they want to dive, but Alexa Bliss interrupts and takes both of them down. Former tag team champions are knocked off the top rope, and Alexa Bliss is trying to eliminate Naomi with her famous snap DDT, crawling for the cover. But Bianca makes the save. She's breaking things up, not letting Alexa to eliminate her tag team partner. Belair successfully nails her with a combination, but when she wants to pick her up, boom! It is countered by a massive punch right to the face. Alexa sends Bianca out of the ring, and as always, she nails her with her famous double knees to the midsection. Into the chamber pod Bianca goes, and Alexa Bliss is climbing the turnbuckles. She is looking for a dive to the ringside, but Liv Morgan interrupts and throws her back in the ring. And she wants to oblivion, but Alexa moves out of harm's way at the very last second and climbs the second rope. But Liv is back and sets her in position for a code breaker using the ropes, but is interrupted by Bianca, who delivers a suplex to the outside. Bianca Belair is regaining momentum as she wants to score another elimination. Liv Morgan is in position, and from the top rope, Bianca Belair nailed her with a 450 splash, landing on her back. Raquel Rodriguez is here. The door was open because Roxanne wanted to leave, but Raquel Rodriguez arrives and is screwing things up for Bianca Belair. Speaking of Roxanne, she is getting knocked out by Raquel as well, as Bianca Belair is getting decimated by one half of the tag team champs. The other half nails Naomi, who was distracted with an oblivion. And the second elimination is scored by Liv Morgan. Bayley arrives, delivers a knee, but is countered by Liv as well. And another facebuster by Liv Morgan, and Bayley is using the ropes to get back to her feet. But also she's in position for an oblivion, but she successfully manages to counter and catches her for a Bayley to belly. But only for a near fall. A kick out by Liv Morgan keeps her alive in this matchup. But Bayley wants to finally hit a rose splint, but she's not getting the chance again. Alexa Bliss is throwing Bayley out, and Liv Morgan is in position for an Abigail DDT. And Liv Morgan is eliminated as well. We're down to 3, but one of those 3 is dealing with Raquel Rodriguez in the ringside, where she successfully manages to take the upper hand with a massive rib-breaking spear. Bayley returns to the ring, and Alexa sends her into the corner, looking for a high-risk maneuver from the top rope. But Bayley counters and calms down, and she's now trying to work on the knee now. A dragon screw after a knee breaker, and Bayley is looking for a fireman's carry sidewalk slam. But no, Alexa kicks out again. They're not giving up. Bianca Belair returns to the chamber, and a shout out to her former tag team partner who's injured, a glam slam, aka Jaded. But Bianca's not getting the chance to capitalize as Alexa rolls her up from behind, but she successfully kicks out. She stays in the match and sends Alexa into the corner. A massive shoulder block, followed by another one. And Bianca Belair is regaining the momentum she wants. She picks up Alexa, sets her in position, lifts her up for a powerbomb facebuster. But Bayley returns, and from behind, she's planning to do something with Bianca. A massive belly-to-back suplex, nasty landing for Bianca Belair, who she successfully counters Bayley's attack and is setting Bayley in position in the corner. But Bayley counters her attack, and now Bianca's in the corner. She's now on the top turnbuckle, and Bayley's gonna join her up for an avalanche Bayley to belly from the top rope. But before Bayley could capitalize, Alexa Bliss lands on her with a twisted bliss. Which leads to the 4th elimination scored by Alexa Bliss. We're now down to the final 2. Alexa is looking for a twisted bliss from the top rope, but Bianca moves, and now she has the chance to become the Elimination Chamber winner. She lifts her up for the KOD, but somehow, someway, she comes down and takes Bianca down as well. Alexa sends Bianca out of the ring, as maybe she could take more advantage from that environment. But as she dives, Bianca catches her in the midair and slams her down and sends her face first into the pod. And Bianca Belair is calling for her. This is not going to be good. This is going to be very dangerous. Bianca Belair goes for the spear, but Alexa dodges, and Bianca goes crashing through the pod. Alexa Bliss avoided the collision, and Bianca went crashing through the Elimination Chamber pod. It looks she went head first into the pod, and that was a nasty collision. That was a really bad one. Her head hurts bad, but she wants to find a way to crawl out of the pod. But Alexa is calling for her because she's now realizing what a big chance she has as she nails Bianca with a snap DDT. But unbelievably, the EST survives. Bianca kicks out of the snap DDT. And Alexa can't believe what she's seeing. Also, she doesn't want to waste any more time as she sends Bianca back in the ring. She is fired up. She climbs the ropes on the top rope. But Bianca has recovered and deadlifts her up straight from the top rope for a gorilla press throw. Off the ropes, Bianca goes once again for another moonsault. But no, Alexa survives as well. Neither of these women want to give up. Bianca maybe is looking for a glam slam, maybe for the KOD. She wrenched the arm, but was countered, and she's now hit with an Abigail DDT. The Abigail DDT is hit, and Alexa has the chance. Bliss is fired up as hell. She climbs the ropes, and from the top, wants a twisted Bliss. She dives, but is caught by Bianca. Bianca catches her and hoists her up in the torture rack position with a beautiful show of athleticism for a kiss of death. Which, after a long-fought battle, hands her the victory. Bianca Belair is going to Wrestlemania, and she will face either Iyo Sky or Rhea Ripley at the grandest stage of them all. It was a massive matchup between all these 6 women where Bianca Belair stood tall, but we're not done yet. People are on their feet. This is surreal. After months, the storm returns. Jade Cargill is back, and we may finally find out who the mystery attacker really was. Jade is here, and she confronts Bianca Belair. And this is when we're hearing some words. Congratulations, Bianca. You're winning things when I'm not around. Funny, Jade. Welcome back. But why didn't you tell us that you're coming back? We were all waiting for you. And we were all waiting for the answer. We think Liv and Raquel took you out. Did you see who really attacked you? Were they? Yes, Bianca. I saw, and I don't have good news for you. What do you mean? Who attacked you? It was... Let me guess. I don't think this was a simple attack. I think this was a plan. I think this was a plan so they could take your spotlight. Well, Jade, I guess... I don't guess. I'm sure that it was we. Naomi returns to the ring and attacks Jade Cargill from behind. What the hell is going on? It wasn't a single person who attacked Jade Cargill. It was a plan all along. Planned by Bianca Belair and Naomi. Bianca is looking down at Jade and she says, "Yes, Jade, it was a plan all along." Naomi is punishing Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair just looks on, and it seems the mystery has finally been solved.